Okay, we'd like to call this council meeting to session, please. First thing we need to do is to request for a motion to approve the agenda. We have a motion. We have a second?
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Okay, the motion is passed, and we will move on to the one item on the agenda, and that's the Walton County loss resolution that has been agreed upon, but it's got to be approved by City Council.
Yes.
And Danny, I'll leave it up to you to lead off.
Mayor and Council, as you know, that we've been dealing with this since July with the county and all the cities in the, well, not all the cities in Walton, but the qualified cities, which are Monroe, Social Circle, and Walnut Grove, and ourselves. We have came to a verbal agreement of 70 for the Walton County, 30% for the cities. That would be divided among the four cities, and the city of Loganville's percentage would be 8.97%. It is in the resolution for y'all to, for the mayor to sign, so I would need a motion for the mayor to sign this resolution stating that we agree to the 70-30 and the city of Loganville would get no less than 8.97%. This is a 10-year term unless something majorly changed between now and then, something like a city losing its qualification could trigger one, but we don't expect that to happen. So
You said 10-year?
it's a 10-year. It starts 2023 and ends 2032. It's in your resolution, second paragraph.
How does the city lose its qualification? What do you mean?
Well, if they would just cease to become a city,
Okay.
in order you have to provide 6 criterias like trash, fire, police protection. So if a city was to lose its accreditation or charter, then that would, or if a new city's created, more than likely what would happen, then they would be a qualified city, and then you'd have to renegotiate.
And this has been probably the toughest negotiations I've seen in my time around, and probably yours too, Danny.
It has, it's been a battle, to say the least.
And I can tell you this, the county is not happy with this. And I can also tell you the cities aren't happy with it. So maybe it's a livable solution. But I certainly was getting worried that somebody could really get their feelings on their shoulders and let this thing go away. And it could conceivably cost the county and cities $300 million.
Yeah, it's significant money. The percentage that we would go currently right now at 10.46, and the difference based on $17,500,000 collection for a year. The loss to the city of Loganville will be $26,075. Now we expect to collect more than $17 million every single year, like we've done in the past. So it'll get back to where we currently are collecting, and maybe hopefully next year. But this is based on worst case scenario. We collect nothing but $17 million. But if we go into recession, it could be less because it's based on sales tax. But we have seen a trend upwards.
And that projection is based on the historical increases in business around, which is just a tad over 8%.
That's correct. That's what it's been the last 10 years. But who knows what the future will hold. So
Well, you've put a lot of work into this, and so has the other city managers and as well as the county. And I know, but certainly your leadership has been great for us, Danny.
Well,
really
thank you.
appreciate that. And also, I know it's like Skip said, it's been a struggle, and you said, but I do appreciate the county commissioners joining us with this.
yes, we definitely got them engaged last month, I'd say, the mayor. We've been in contact with some county commissioners, getting their support, and that's what got us to this point here we're at now. So, not happy, but I am pleased that we agreed verbally on something, and the county will be voting December the 6th, I believe next Tuesday, on this as well. But the county manager, John, asked that all cities approve this prior so he could have a final resolution. And then I'm not sure if you're going to attend the meeting, Mayor, but the mayor will have to sign another document saying that we do agree to this, because there is a Department of Revenue document that has to be signed by the mayor, and this gives him the authority to sign at this percentage.
Let me ask you a question. So you think you've got the votes from the county commissioners to do it, but is there any chance that David Thompson could veto them and go back to what his offer was?
I don't know the exact veto powers of the chairman. I don't see that happening, but I guess it's a possibility. I know you and I talked about this a little bit. Until the commissioners vote, you know, they can always change your mind up to the day of voting, but, you know, I think the conversations we had with a few of the commissioners where they're, you know, giving us their word that they're ready as much as we're ready to sign as well. The county manager assured me that the 70-30 is, I believe, mutually agreed amongst the commissioners.
And the other side is, this thing has such a tight timeline.
It does. We're down to 29 days as of today.
It'd be a lot of political capital thrown away if somebody tried that.
It's
Not to say it
$17
couldn't
million
happen.
a year, collectively as a whole for the whole entire Walton County. It's a lot of money.
Okay, any other questions from council? Okay, could we have a motion that we, whatever, to this lost resolution?
Motion for the mayor to,
I'd like to make a motion for the mayor and the city manager to approve sign the lost agreement, resolution 11-122.
Okay, we have a motion, do we have a second?
I'll second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion is carried. And we need another motion.
oh, just for the record, we didn't take a roll call, but just for the record that Councilwoman Ann Huntsinger could not be here. I don't know
Okay.
if we said that earlier.
Okay,
So it's 5-0.
so 5-0. We need another motion, please, that we adjourn this meeting.
So moved.
Got 3 of those. And we have a second? Okay, we have a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carried. Meeting adjourned.